Trust thyself. Every heart vibrates to that iron string. Nothing is at last sacred but the integrity of your own mind. In every work of genius, we recognize our own rejected thoughts. They come back to us with a certain alienated majesty. A man should learn to detect and watch that gleam of light which flashes across his mind from within. More than the luster of the firmament of bards and sages, the power which resides in him is new in nature, and none but he knows what that is which he can do, nor does he know until he has tried. This quote, written by Ralph Waldo Emerson, is one that was said to me by a mentor in high school whenever I exhibited self-doubt. Trust thyself. Every heart vibrates to that iron string. These words reverberated in my mind as I navigated through college applications, acceptances, and eventually a college decision, Sewanee. I knew that I needed to trust myself, truly listen to my own soul, my own thoughts, make my own decisions, but this seemed impossible. As a veteran people pleaser, all of my decisions until that point were made to appease what I thought was expected of me. When I received an email regarding the Warr Leader Program in the spring of 2015, I decided to apply because I thought that's what I needed to do. I definitely didn't know at the time how that application would lead me to one of the most formative experiences of my college career. Hi, my name is Abbie Warr, and this is my Warr story. Entering Sewanee as a freshman definitely was not an easy experience for me. I struggled with towing the line between starting a new beginning and reminiscing about the past, transitioning from familiarity into newness. Meanwhile, I began to grapple with harder concepts regarding my personal identity. I questioned every piece of myself. Who even was I? Through every minute of self-doubt that I experienced my freshman year at Sewanee, my life was changing, but one thing remained constant, and that was my work through the Warr program. One of the highlights of my time was going to meetings and interacting with upperclassmen and my peers, developing friendships that were rooted in something greater than just the college social scene. I started my year at 3 different sites. Relative caregiver, a site aiding children who are unable to live with their parents and were supported by next of kin, Franklin County High School College Counseling, and Mountaintop, a partnership ministry with the goal of helping meet the physical, social, emotional, and spiritual needs of individuals on the Cumberland Plateau. Though I enjoyed my work at these places, I felt as though there was something missing in my civic engagement experience. I soon met with Robin, aka the superhero everyone should have in their life, and began working as a senior intern in the office my sophomore year. Shifting roles was daunting, especially knowing that I would be hopping on one heck of a learning curve. I slowly began to truly appreciate the beauty of working behind the scenes. Warr became a place where I gained traction on campus, and, in turn, Sewanee became my home away from home. After working as a senior intern for a year, I completed a summer internship at the Yale Child Study Center in New Haven, Connecticut, an internship that offered me experience within the field of clinical psychology and independent research. I then made the decision to study abroad in Stockholm, Sweden for the first semester of my junior year. Traveling far from home by myself, living with a homestay family, and immersing myself in new, unfamiliar territory empowered me to be more self-confident. Altering my own belief in myself, studying away was a liberating experience that provided me with lifelong growth stemming from leadership skills planted in my Warr experience. When I returned in January of my junior year, Warr made my transitional process easier. I automatically had an outlet to meet underclassmen and felt a sense of connection with campus life. I became more involved with the Office of Civic Engagement and eventually applied for a summer internship with Folks at Home, a local nonprofit serving to meet the needs of elderly individuals in the surrounding community. As their StoryCorps intern, I worked to preserve the stories of older community members so as to fight loneliness and increase feelings of self-efficacy through communication. I had the unique experience of interviewing others, offering me a perspective on just how powerful language can be and how our stories and our ability to share them evoke emotions and raw connection. This summer experience, only possible because of my Warr work and involvement through the Office of Civic Engagement, truly wove my academic and interpersonal passions together. A common theme emerged through my time with Folks at Home, my time abroad, my Warr work, and my time as a student in Sewanee. communication is fundamental and powerful. Warr has taught me how to be more assertive and how to be a better communicator. As someone who is harmonious, I used to fear conflict. I now feel as though I can navigate sticky situations with increased ease and am aware of how discussing our disagreements can ultimately provide clarity. I've learned practical time management skills while also developing passions and a greater awareness of social issues. Warr has pushed me in ways unimaginable, while also providing me with friendships that I will cherish forever. Robin Michaels, Kai Kupman, and Sharon Bachman have taught me everything from effectively leading meetings to valuable life lessons, such as balancing work and home life and maintaining positions of authority with my peers. I've gotten to work with possibly the most genuine colleagues ever, Lori McDonald, Katie Marine, and Luke Williamson, who all three balance work ethic and humor while demonstrating through their actions service, camaraderie, and passion. Warr has served as a beacon throughout my time at Sewanee. Without it and its people, I would never have found my major, psychology, or discovered my passion of utilizing communication as a connector, thus leading me to apply to graduate programs in speech-language pathology. Next year, I will be moving back to my hometown of Memphis, Tennessee to continue my studies in a Master's of Speech-Language Pathology program at the University of Memphis's School of Communication Sciences and Disorders. Ultimately, Warr has allowed me to be more confident, rely on my ability to make decisions, and trust myself. I have found and owned my authentic self, and where I am now feels happy, healthy, and purposeful.